This video is about 2017 to 18 ACT booklet test practice. For ACT test, math part, compared to SAT, it's much easier. That's in my opinion. But you need to do faster because you are given 60 minutes to do 60 questions. Good part for this ACT math test, you are allowed to use a calculator for this test. So for number 1, you are looking for the probability the person either type A or type AB. Type A is 67, type AB is 6. Adding together, you will get the 73. That's why your answer is D. For number 2, we're looking for the mean. That means add all this together, divided by 5. Let's go to calculator. You add 370 plus 310 plus 380 plus 340, then plus 310 divided by 5. Your answer will be H. For number 3, this is the ratio questions. So you have 0.5 inch represent 18 miles. I can write down 0.5 over 18. Then we're looking for 2.5 will be x. Then you do cross multiply. And your answer will be 90. For number 4, basically it's a plug-in game. So I have 450 equals c times 10 to the third power. Therefore, you can put it into calculator divided by 10 to the third power both sides. That will be 0.45. So answer is F. For number 5, it's still plug-in game. So I will plug in 1 into this function. 3 times 1 plus 7, it will be 10. 10 squared is 100. That's how you do the number 5. And for number 6, we know for George, new hourly wage will be increased for 6% of his current hour wage. That means 12 you need to multiply by 1 plus 6%. So you put into calculator, it will be H, 12.72. For number 7, we know this is a geometric sequence. And we need to figure out the 7th term. For geometric sequence, we know the formula will be A subscript N equals the first term times ratio to the N minus 1's power. So basically, you just plug in, and we know the ratio is negative 3 because negative 3 over 1 is negative 3. So 1 times negative 3, we do 7th, that means 7 minus 1, you will get 6 power. Therefore, your answer will be E. For number 8, we are given this table. And this guy wants to ship quick to ship 1 box that weighs 15 pounds. That we got to use the middle one. So you have like a 10 plus 0.65 times 15. That will be your price. Answer will be H. For number 9, you have to use 0.32 minus 0.03. That's its top and bottom layers times 2. And then you divide it by inner layer, that is 0.02. So that you can get how many inner layers are there. The answer will be A. For number 10, we are looking for the median. Median means you have to list from smallest to the greatest one so that you can get the middle number. Since altogether we have 12 data, therefore you just need to figure out the 6th and 7th data. Adding together, then you divide it by 2. That's the key will be the answer. For number 11, you need to basically just like a plug-in game. And the answer will be C. Just check each T and D pair satisfy the function or not. So answer will be C. If you are given ordered pair or table, you need to do just plug in check answers. That's its easiest way to do it. For number 12, first of all, we need to figure out the width of this rectangle. And we know here is 9. Then 54 divided by 9, it will be 6. Then the perimeter, it will be adding together times 2. So that's K will be the answer. For 13, we are looking for measure angle BAC. According to the given information, angle B equals to angle E. And we have vertical angle. This is a 45. Here is a 45. Therefore, these two triangles, they are similar to each other, which means the corresponding angle will be equal to each other too. Therefore, angle A equals angle D. For angle D, I can do 180 minus 45 minus 35. It will be 100. So B will be the answer. For 48, basically, it's still for the ratio question. Altogether, we have 9 hours, that's a 360 degree. And for the core subject, it's a 4 hour. It will be x degree. That's you do the cross multiply. Then the answer will be 160. For number 15, the easy way is to check the answer. And we suppose this multiple choice that is a large one. Then how many will be the small one? Altogether it's 70. So use 70 subtract all this multiple choice. You will get 50, 42, 35, 28, and 20 separately. Then, according to the information, the amount of money he received from large and small, they are equal to each other. Then you just need to check. You multiply by the large one, multiply by 12. Then the small one, multiply by 8. Which order the pair, they are equal to each other. Then that's your answer. After you check, you could say B is the answer, because 12 times 28 is equal to 8 times 42. For 16, basically we're looking for that's acceleration. That means your VT minus v0 over time. That means acceleration. Therefore, you will do the 220 minus 88 over 3. So you will get the answer key is 44. For number 17, we can draw this diagram according to the given information. And we know the BAC, this angle is 47. Then the BAD, we have to use 180 minus 47. The answer will be 133. For number 18, since you can use the calculator, so this part is really easy. Change it into decimal, then you need to compare. Answer will be A. For number 19, you just need to add these two. Then you can get like 1370. Because this part, it will be 10 to the 6th power. Therefore, change this one into 1.37 times 10 to the 3rd power. Adding exponents, it will be 9. So answer is D. And for number 20, we know the AB parallel to DC, which means angle A and angle D adding together should be 180. Because angle A and D, they are consecutive interior angles. Therefore, answer will be F. For 21, first of all, for this 1,000 applicants, 80% will pass the written test. Then, passing the written test for those people, and then the 60% will pass the driving test. Then we just multiplication. That will be our answer. So answer will be B. For 22, we know the x, y, it will be equals to a to the base power times c to the base power. Since both factor we do the base power, I can write down a c to the base power. That's why answer will be H. For number 23, first of all, you need to combine like terms in this parentheses. So this is gone, and you will get the 18x. 18x times 1/2 y squared, it will be 9xy squared. So A will be the answer. Let's go to 24. For number 24, for this question, you need to just plug in answers. Then we can get which one you can get like greater than or equal to 60,000. So just plug in one by one and then see which one is greater than or equal to that. That will be your answer. Then answer will be 300. We're looking for the greatest percent, for which part is has the greatest percent of her total expenditures. So we could say for clothes, that's the spend most. Then using the 254, we divide by 900. Then that will be your answer. The answer will be B. For number 26, and we know the angle BAC, that's x plus 20 degree. The BAD, that's a 90 degree. What's the measure? It's a CAD. So you're using the 90 minus x plus 20. Therefore, you will get the 70 minus x. That is G, because you do the distributive property for that. For number 27, we know this is a isosceles right triangle. So these two equal. And here is a 45 degree. Then the hypotenuse is 8 square root of 2. And we are looking for the perimeter. So we need to figure out this x. You can use that sine law or about secant over. Let's do the secant over. So I have sine 45 equal to x over 8 square root of 2. Then sine 45, that will be square root of 2 over 2. Then get the x is 8 square root of 2. So your x will be 8. Then you will get the 8 plus 8 will be 16. Then plus 8 square root of 2, it will be perimeter. So E will be the answer. If you know there's a ratio for isosceles right triangle, and you can use that ratio also. That is 1, 1, and a square root of 2. You are given the hypotenuse, that's 8 square root of 2. So you can put this as x. Then you can use a ratio like 1 over square root of 2 equals x over 8 square root of 2. So then you can get the x still is 8. We are looking for y equals 0. Y equals 0, that means the x-intercept. So we have 1 is a positive and 1 is a negative. Answer is will be H. For 29, we're looking for the product. That means these two multiplication. Then we can use a FOIL to do that. Or I can do like A plus B, because these two, they are conjugate to each other. For the conjugate multiplication, we know A plus BI times A minus BI. Answer will be A squared plus B squared. So A part, that's 4. That means 4 squared plus negative 3 squared. That will be 25. So C is the answer. For number 30, basically, this is a test on secant over. And we know this is the opposite side. This one is adjacent side. So all over A, that's tangent theta. That means G is the answer. For number 31, and altogether you have pieces, it's 755. How many there are extra piece? It's 5. So the answer will be D. What fraction lies exactly halfway between 2 over 3 and 3 over 4? You just need to check the answer. Basically, it's using that this number x and subtract 2 over 3. Then you're using 3 over 4 minus x. Make sure these two equal to each other. That will be your answer. So you could see the answer is K.